All right, we're back live. Welcome back, everybody. Croissants and gems on Friday in Adelaide. Thank you. Just waiting for our participants to come in. Got a bit of good swing, good music up and going, and going to kick off in just a moment. It's going to be a short, sharp, and shiny session, 10 to 15 minutes of content, after which we do 5 to 10 minutes of Q&A. So your questions, bring them to the table. This is Bram Lagrou live from Adelaide. Look forward to speaking with you soon. All right. Pretty much 10 o'clock. Let's kick it off. Welcome again to this second edition of Croissants and Gems. The reason of this idea of the Croissants and Gems is because many people have asked me, like, hey, look, how could I get some timely reminders of things that really matter for me to amplify my life, to build my business, to help more people with your expertise, your solutions, your products, your services, and the likes. And so all of this led me to say, well, you know what, let me just put this little short, sharp, and shiny session or live webinars together for you and have everybody join. So I'm very pleased if you join me now on Google Hangouts live, or if you will be looking at this video later on YouTube. Anyway, today is all around the following topic. Just a few days ago, I spoke with somebody who I've been working with over the last few years, and I noticed how she had somehow, how she felt somehow a little bit down about things. She had some physical challenges. There was a few health-related things, a few family matters that had come in the way, and this is a very busy business owner. She's got lots of things to, lots of balls to juggle. And I just somehow felt that she probably could do a little bit with a motivational boost. And so one thing I think that we sometimes think that we need is other people telling us what to do. But what I would like to do for you today is to give you some tools that allow you to daily motivate yourself and inspire yourself into positive action, and it helped to keep momentum going. Just the last few days, I've had some great traction happening, and I would attribute everything going back to one key word, and that word is gratitude. Once you get really focused on the things that you want, but you also count your blessings on a regular basis, actually a daily basis, I would like to give you some of those tools that will help you to amplify your energy levels, amplify your life, the joy you experience. And typically, very strangely, everything starts to revolve around that. When our energy is upbeat, fresh, sparked, energized, and really positive for most of the time, typically it draws like a magnetic field around us to attract people and circumstances into our life that are in harmony with our dominant feelings. And so it's really interesting how gratitude helps us to create that sort of space for ourselves first, so that everything around us starts to go with it as well. So gratitude, what can we do, for example, on a daily basis in order to get us in a state of, create an attitude of gratitude and create that sort of mindset and energy level? I'll give you a few of them. First things first, whether you do it early in the morning or just before, when you bounce out of bed, or before you go to sleep at night, when you start counting your blessings, let's just say that we started off. This morning I took my son out for a nice, beautiful walk. It's a beautiful day in Adelaide. We went along the beach, and I was just counting my blessings on how grateful I am for the fact that spring has returned, and that the heat is pumping, that the skies are blue lit, that the flowers are blossoming. And, you know, that I've got a great family life, that I live in a nice area that I like, that, you know, I was waving to people that I really like, and they're the regulars that go for walks in the same area every morning as well. So these little things, you know, having a good family life, having a great work life, working with great people, our team is exceptional. So I'm counting my blessings in the morning. Equally, before I go to sleep, I'm thinking at all the great things that have happened throughout the day. I'm just counting those blessings retrospectively. So the first thing is you count your blessings in the morning so that you actually set your mind up for positive expectations. Before you go to sleep, you look back at what has been and you thank pretty much, you know, whatever you want to thank, but the universe, God, whatever. You just count your blessings for the day and you really zoom back in on those very things that you appreciate and that you are grateful for. So that's the second one. Third one, when you're in a business, I highly recommend you to use this one. Use thank yous for people explicitly, whether you do it verbally or in writing, to thank people for their business, thank people for their honesty, thank people for their trust, thank people for their loyalty of doing business with you or buying from you. Thank people for introducing you to somebody that you really, you know, are grateful for once again. Thank people for, you know, for anything that you really would like to put in the spotlight. The great thing is when you do this is that you just start feeling really good about it and you are giving off yourself to other people. And when you give off yourself, somehow it comes back. You don't want to give just to receive, but you want to give to receive so that you can give even more. And I think that is a really great statement that I've picked up along the way from nobody less than Tom Hopkins, one of the great sales trainers out there. But so we've got three things. Thank yous. For example, in my business, Lagrou Partners, we use thank you notes. So once in a while, we will send a thank you note to somebody, and we will handwrite a special personal message on it. Now think what that does. When somebody doesn't expect you to write a card and it says the beautiful words thank you on it, and it says also a personalized message on it, and nothing is about selling, it's just you giving a thank you for whatever it is, and it is a personal message. It just makes their day. It makes their day, and it makes your day as well. It sets you up for positive expectation. It gets you in a good energy zone, and it creates momentum over time, and you will find that that also comes back in your business. You will make more money. You will help more people with your services. More people will start calling you as opposed to you calling up on them. It's all this beautiful stuff that starts getting triggered by us simply putting in that sort of weekly or daily practice in terms of thanking. So that's already through a few of them. What else could I share with you today? So in terms of gratitude, once in a while there's people that, you know, just cross your path and you feel that, you know, they are in a specific state of mind, a frame of mind, something is not really working for them lately, and then you start coming in and you give them something of yourself, whether it's your time, it is maybe you just, you know, having them over for a coffee, you saying, hey, why don't you join me for lunch, and you pay for them. Other times you pick up on somebody's interest and there's an event that is happening on, and you just say, hey, look, I would love for you to be my special guest at this event, and I'll shout you for it. Would you like to accept my invitation? And you just do that. So this is number 4. You give something more of yourself. You give your time. You give an opportunity for people to get in touch with other people. You shout them a meal. You shout them a drink. You offer them a certain experience and the like. It's absolutely great when you do. The 5th one that I would like to share with you is the following. In this day and age where content is king and people are looking for genuine, authentic, who add value, who make a difference, who are role models, who have gotten certain results, who've got a message to share that is inspiring and, you know, just gives us really good content. When we start positioning ourselves like this, and like this very webinar, I just want to do a free complimentary webinar for people that are looking for ways to build their businesses, get more out of life, feel great about themselves, and have that on a consistent basis rather than going through the ups and downs that a lot of people go through. And I've been there myself as well. And I like you guys to have that sort of more steady, high performance sort of altitude that you can be in and create that really for yourself by design. Things don't happen just by chance. I firmly believe with, you know, the years of studies in psychology and the more than a decade in international business that I've had, that we really create our reality. We create our frame of mind, and that is really where everything starts. So having said that, what else can you do? Mentoring is great. You know, if you take somebody under your wing and you help them out in a way that you know, helps them to move to a different level, whether it's in their personal life, in their career, or something else, that is a good thing as well. It is, again, you giving back, and that shows that you are coming from a state of gratitude. Now, one thing that I like to make clear is a little side comment. Is it possible that we could give back because we expect to receive? Yes, it is. Is that something I would recommend? Probably not. Probably what you want to do is really come from an authentic state up here in your heart that is all about the giving, and you just really wanting and enjoying the mere fact of giving. Now, will you get something in return? Yes. Will it come back from the same person that you've given to? Probably not. Will it come back to you somehow in some shape or form one day, sooner or later? Yes, guaranteed, because it's karma. What we are giving out somehow comes back to us as well. And that's for good and for bad. So think about also, by the way, in your personal environment, your family environment, how many people are you perhaps taking for granted? And when was the last time that you really took a moment to show your partner how much you care for him or her? How much you appreciate him or her? What have you done for them to actually demonstrate it, other than just giving a hug or a quick kiss on the cheeks or whatever it was? It's really important that you demonstrate that in a variety of different ways, in a variety of different love languages in a way. And I think it's really important. Again, it's coming from that state of gratitude and living in the moment rather than being caught up in the hectic side of life. And I think it's a moment that we sometimes time ourselves out or time out and pace ourselves again to reconnect with those very things and people and circumstances and aspirations and dreams that we all have to really make the most of it all while we're here. The last thing that I would like to share with you, it's now 10 minutes into this webinar, is it's important that we sometimes take a moment to look back, not just on the last day or so, but really look back at what has been, and if we're still on track with what we want. Because gratitude only is really possible when we are living our truth. And I think sometimes people get caught in this sort of rat race of thinking that they're needing to do this and they have to do that. And it's the must and the shoulds and the have tos and so on that take us away from creating the life that we want and that we dream about and that we actually can bring about. And so make sure that you find ways to reconnect and realign yourself, get back on track with the things that you hold dear to your heart. When you feel, for example, that you are not working with people that you like, it's time to do something about it. I know you obviously will be the judge as to see what that will be. Is it possible that you will want to change perhaps certain people around you? That may be well the case. Is it possible that you may want to change the place where you work? Yes, that is another option. Is it possible that you just want to, start from scratch again and do something completely new? Yes, it's possible. The thing is, align yourself with what you hold truth to your heart, and then allow your mind to bring it about. First, go here, and then use this powerful device up here to create that energetic field that attracts us all into your life. We can amplify our life, we can have more, we can be more, we can enjoy more, and we can add value more. And so up to you to do the same as well. I appreciate you taking the time, and I hope this webinar was of value to you. Please write some comments and questions below and spread the word. Allow more people to join in into this live webinar every week on here, this channel. This is Bram Lagrou. Thank you again for your time, and I wish you a fantastic day. Bye-bye.